Yolan True and welcome to another exciting day in our galaxy. And as you probably meanwhile know, I reached Ops 69 and can show some things and see some things I haven't seen before. And that's why I decided until I make videos on the new arc, I will give you a little preview series on the new G7 ships. And we already have reached the epic ones. There's a video in the morning and in the evening up to tomorrow, so have a look out for that. But today we will talk about this little ship here. That is the USS Enterprise M414. We come to that in a second. As you could hear, it's an epic ship. It's the epic 7-star ship of the Federation. It requires shipyard level 80, which is the highest available shipyard in this game at the moment. And as usual with epic ships recently, it requires 650 blueprints. It does come with 2 active abilities. The first one is Apex Aegis. It increases Apex barrier by 10,000 at the start of combat versus players. Does not apply to stations, but it's kind of a pure PvP ability. And the second ability is Isolytic Ward. It increases Isolytic defense by 3,500% versus non-armada hostiles. It's like with the rare and uncommon ships and just higher. But this is a PvE ability, so it brings 1 PvP, 1 PvE. Before we talk about the ship a little bit more, the USS Enterprise M414, I've never heard about that one before. And looking at the text, there's always a text about the ships in the details as well. I think it's just made up by Scopely. And so I have to say I'm not a big fan of that Enterprise, if that is the case. But it, of course, is still a very strong ship. I don't know, how many Enterprises do we have now? If we count the skins that turn an Enterprise into a different one as well, how many Enterprises are there in the game? Maybe you can tell me. But it has a starting strength of 3 trillion. And of course, it's an Enterprise. It's an Explorer. It starts with damage per round of 109.12 billion. It is an Explorer, so the priorities here are shield deflection, and it starts with a shield deflection of 85 billion. You know, the battleships do armor, the interceptors do dodge, and the explorers do shield deflection. And it starts with a warp range of 5,296. That is something I would like for my current ships, I have to tell you, but I'm quite sure that you will need that in the Veal. But that probably is quite helpful there. And the good thing is, even if it's an shipyard 80 ship and an epic ship, you can source it the usual way for faction ships. Because if we go to the Federation faction store, and that's the other nice thing, I can see them in the ship list, and I can also see them in my faction already. You have to scroll down completely if you're on a tablet, easy on a desktop. There you will see that you can get the USS Enterprise M414 blueprints, the 650, but you need Prestige 6. Besides the fact that you need the highest shipyard available in the ship, you need the highest reputation level at the moment available in the game. And I'm still working on Prestige 1, so you know what a distant future we're talking about here for me. But I don't know, is there any Ops 80 player out there yet? I've seen some higher 70s players on the internet yet, but I don't know, is there any Ops 80? It probably is. Some people are really spending here in this game. So if you have the Enterprise M414 already, let me know how satisfied you are with it. And if you're just a small player like me watching the preview, let me know what you think about this Enterprise. Please write in the comments below the video and on Discord. And if you want to see another one, the next one is right here in the end screen. I'll see you there. I'll be back.